Hello, YouTube. This is Mage Power coming to you once again. I have some odds and ends here. A couple of these I missed. I saw they were revealed sometime, about 2 weeks ago or so. I didn't talk about them, so I'm getting to them now. There's 4 cards here in total. 2 of them released in the last few days that we can see. All of these are coming in Blazing Vortex, so you can expect to see that coming out. I believe this is the first set of 2021, so feel free to check these out. Drop your opinions on these cards down below. I kind of have an idea what these do, but I don't know that I know for a fact 100%. I don't know that I've read through all of them completely. But anyways, we have a new Mahavelo. For those of you who don't know, the original Mahavelo is a very old card. It works with equip spells. I don't remember exactly what it does, but I know back in the day it was actually not a bad card, and I know a lot of people enjoyed it. But I don't remember it being a level... I think that's level 8, that looks like. So we have Light Sky Mahavelo. Light spellcaster effect, level 8, yep. 1550 attack, 1400. So this card gains these effects based on the number of equipped cards equipped to it. 1 plus gains 1000 attack for each equipped card equipped to it. Okay, so you could equip my namesake Mage Power and give it 1500 attack, smile. Or we could do both, the United We Stand and Mage Power We Trust combo, and really boost this up. All jokes aside, this effect in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really not that strong. Any sort of effect negation is going to make this an easy way to run over it, and it's just not that great. 2 plus, your opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. Okay, so I guess you can stop floaters and anything that has a negate, but that's still not that relevant, because battle phase only. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card, quick effect, you can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard, negate that effect. I guess it's targeting protection. You're also losing an equip spell, which you want to keep on this. So I guess if it simply had just said you can negate that effect once per turn or something like that, I think that would be a lot better. But even then, I don't like that much. For 3 equip spells, that seems very lackluster. 4 or more, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Well, okay, so as soon as you enter the battle phase, you're kind of in control, but that's still battle phase based. A lot of things happen outside of the battle phase. I don't think that's really still all that relevant, especially for 4 at that point. At that point, we're talking getting a level 8 monster on the board with 4 equipped spells equipped to this level 8 monster. That seems a bit ridiculous just for this effect. 5 plus, any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Well, by that point, if you have 5 cards equipped to it, that's an extra 5,000 attack. So in theory, you can do an OTK with that, but even then, that seems very cheese and unlikely. This feels very subpar and very gimmicky for modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Moving on, we have Ojama Pink. This was the other one I missed. We've known for a very long time that Ojamas probably were missing some characters. If you look at Ojama Country, I know one of the memes has been Ojama Lime for the longest time. And so we have a new Ojama off of the Ojama Country field spell. It is a light beast effect, level 2, attack 0, defense 1000. So it has the same stats as every Ojama ever that belonged in the main deck, and this one's an effect monster rather than a normal monster. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, okay, so it doesn't matter how, as long as it's from the hand or the field, you can have each player draw one card, then each player discards one card. Then if you discarded an Ojama card, you can choose one opponent's unused monster zone. That zone cannot be used until the end of the opponent's turn. That's cute. I don't think that's all that relevant. You know, it kind of goes back into that whole Ojama ground collapse with the Ojama trio or Ojama duo, limiting the amount your opponent can actually use. But even then, that's not that very relevant in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because especially with Link summoning made giving your opponent tokens kind of bad because now you could just, oh hey, thanks for the free Link fodder. You know, smile. I'm just gonna link this with my other monster off, make a nightmare, and or anything of the sort. There's plenty of link monsters out there. Oh, this token's a link too, and I'm going to use it and make a link spider. I know not everybody's playing link spider, but there's plenty of examples of link monsters that tokens don't work for. So I don't know how relevant this making your opponent not being able to use a zone. I don't know if that's all that relevant. But the ability to discard and draw at will, there's some potential in that. I personally played Ojamas in the past, and one of my favorite things to do was tech them with dangers. And so being able to trigger Ojama cards and danger cards, and now having a discard fodder in the monster lineup of Ojamas, I think this just keeps getting better and better synergy with the dangers. And also with the dangers being dark, you can add that chaos aspect to it. I know chaos has become a more relevant thing now with cards like Chaos Space. I can't speak, I'm sorry. But I digress. Moving on, we have a new digital bug. Digital bug Rhesus Strider. They're back again. Okay, so this is a new light insect level 3, 1000, 1000. All of the main deck digital bugs are level 3, and they can not be used as material for an XYZ summon except for the summon of an insect monster. I believe they all have that effect or lock you into summoning insects in some way. So this isn't really new for them. When you normal summon a level 3 insect monster, so any level 3 insect monster, so digital bugs do count for that. I believe there's a few other things you might be playing. I believe Goki Pull is another option for that. You can special summon this card from your hand, then you can make the levels of this card and that monster become 5 or 7. So you could summon a level 5 or a level 7, in theory, having 2, making an overlay for their larger rank monsters. I don't know digital bugs well enough to know how good their higher rank monsters are. It's interesting though, if nothing else, it's a free extender for them. Like, that's not terrible. If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can change the battle position of one insect monster you control. Whoop-de-doo! An XYZ monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains this effect. Gain 1000 attack and defense. Okay, so it gives it an extra 1000. That's not terrible. So, like, if you're summoning out, I believe their rank 7 has like 2800 or something. So if you give it an extra 1000, that's 3800. That's pretty big. So that's I think this card's not bad for the deck. It's still a digital bug, so I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you as far as this card's going to help them. Yeah, I think this card helps digital bugs. I still think digital bugs aren't relevant at all, even with this card, though. Yeah, it makes the deck better. It's still digital bugs. Sorry. If you wanted the deck to be meta, well, this, I guess, helps, but no, they're still not going to be anywhere close. Anyways, the last card we have for this video is White Baking. This card was revealed just the other day, and this is a level 1 Dark Zombie Effect monster, so it fits a lot of the white themes. A lot of them are either levels 1 to 3, all white, or Skull Servant, so this fits that theme. Attack 300, defense 200, like a lot of them. You can only use the third effect with this card's name only once per turn. This card's name becomes Skull Servant while in the graveyard, so it will power up your King of the Skull Servants. If a level 3 or lower zombie monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can discard this card instead. Okay, so destruction prevention from the hand. That's pretty good. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 of these monsters with different names from your deck to the hand, then discard 1 card. A Skull Servant, or a monster that specifically lists the card Skull Servant in its text, except White Baking. Okay, so if you use the effect of this to protect, you could actually then add 2. You would add, I believe, Prince probably, and you would add, I guess, King of the Skull Servants. And then you can discard the Prince, get the Prince effect. This has a lot of potential to it for those who want to play the white deck. I know the white deck is still going to be very much OTK based, but this is a pretty good card for them, I think. I think people who enjoy playing that deck are probably happy seeing this card. Anyways, let me know down in the comments section if any of these cards caught your eye, which one you're most excited for, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, united we stand, in Mage Power we trust.